Guys, back with another video. This isn't really much, it's just a bit of sort of update, bit of a chat, see what's going on. Recently brought myself one of these. This is a key lead 4K action cam, so I'm hoping to do a bit of driving footage and answer a few questions along the way. It's a nice little camera actually. It was on AliExpress. I was looking at, what was I looking at? Camera V40s, which are basically exactly the same as this, except it says Camera there. But a lot of action cams nowadays, they're not very rugged. They look quite fragile, whereas this is nice and solid around the edges and all good. Obviously it comes with accessories. I brought a shoulder strap, and you got the water case, and this here so you can remotely do videos, start recording and stuff. I brought this going on holiday soon to Tenerife, going to the Siam water park, so I'll be getting some footage while I'm there down all the slides and stuff. And just, you can't take a phone with you. You can take action cams, but they have to be strapped to you. That's why I've got the shoulder strap. So I think what we will do, this as well, which is obviously this is dual screen, so that's showing on the back what it's recording. I press this button, it turns round, so you've got the front screen as well, which is pretty handy. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pop it up here on the back of the seat, and we'll go for a drive and just answer a few questions that people regularly ask me with regards to head unit, car, etc, etc. Right, before we get started, actually, obviously these are very popular at the moment, the USB charger ports, which is good. I can plug in the camera batteries down here to charge while I'm driving. Quite handy. I'll leave a link for these in the description. I'll also leave a link for the camera in the description. Anybody wants to check it out and see what it's about. What else can we look at while we're in the car? Obviously we are getting very close now to the VWA12 giveaway. Let me just have a check on my phone. Let me just see how far off are we? So there we go, we are on 3406, so that's another what, 94 subscribers, and I will be giving away a VWA12, not a VWA12S6G like this one is. It's the A12, which is the budget unit Eonon do. I'll leave links in the description for the VWA12S6G, which is now running genuine Android 13. In fact, actually just turn it on so that you can see that it is genuine Android 13. Let's just go over here to, which one shall we use today? Let's go for CPU, Android. There you go, version 13. Just go out of that and we'll go across to, which one was it I used the other day? Route Checker. Is it Route Checker? There you go. Android 13 verified. There's no other units that are running verified Android 13. What was I saying? So yeah, I'm giving away a VWA12, which is 2 gig of data, 2 gig plus 32 gig of memory. It's in the boot of the car at the moment, and I also have the Eonon P3 to give away if the winner doesn't want the VWA12. So there'll be two winners. There'll be two winners. A couple of people who I'm gonna say they're guinea pigs, but I know they're not really guinea pigs. Scirocco 2016 onwards, and caddies from 2016 onwards, some of them are what they call MQB rather than PQ based head units. So MIB1, MIB2. They have a different wiring harness to the PQ based cars. Now, let's just get this up on my phone. Who was it? Ryan Fessy and Brandon Ryan. Cheers guys for trusting me with saying that I can get it to work for you in your cars. There is an adapter harness available that changes from PQ, no, it's the other way around, MQB to PQ. It's an adapter harness available. You can't buy them in the UK directly, they're only in China at the moment. If you do a search on Amazon and put in MQB to PQ, it will only come up with PQ to MQB harnesses. So if you are interested, if you have an MIB1 or an MIB2 unit, if you get in contact with me, I can point you in the right direction for the correct adapter harness that you need. It's only about 10 quid. It's not expensive. Hopefully Eonon will soon start selling them with their head units. So I'm going to pop you up where I said I was going to pop you up. We'll go for a little drive and literally up to my next client, and we'll go from there. I'll answer some more questions on the way up. So, questions I regularly get asked. Oh, sorry, just checking some notifications on my phone. Questions I regularly get asked. Are these straight plug and play? Yes, they are straight plug and play. Steering wheel controls, parking sensors work straight out the box. You don't need to change anything. You don't need any extra wiring harnesses unless you've got an MQB platform car. Then you need this extra extension cable. It's just a little harness, plugs in, simple as that, and then everything will work as it should do. What else do I really get? How much MPG does my car do? My car is currently, if you put it on display number 2, is 56.6 miles per gallon. When did that last reset? That only reset 4 hours 41 minutes ago, so that must have been yesterday morning it reset itself. But I only do short journeys between clients all day long, so I think that 56.6 is quite respectable, although we do know that that isn't true what is on that dashboard because of the app that I use on my phone. It's around 51 mpg. As the weather's getting warmer, my MPG is improving. It didn't like the cold weather over the winter. No diesel engine does. Yes, there is an Eonon Facebook group that I'm moderator on. Yes, I have a discount code for Eonon, which is Dave10. So anybody interested in the VW units or any other units but have come to my channel because of the name Eonon, links will be in the description below. Yes, I live in Northern Ireland. People are quite surprised that when they hear me send a voice note, that I'm not Northern Irish. No, I'm not Northern Irish. I moved here, it'll be is it 9 years? 9 years ago in September? If it's 9 years, my daughter's 8, yeah, 9 years in September. Crikey, where has that time gone to? Have I always driven Volkswagens? No. My first car was a Ford Fiesta, which I brought for 50 quid when I was 17, and there was nothing wrong with it. My second car was a brand new 2003 Peugeot 206 HDI. Loved that car, it was fantastic. Got it on finance. Never will I get a car on finance again. It was all good at the time, but yeah. Then I had a Volkswagen Golf Mark II automatic driver. So that was the one down from the GTI. And again, if I could have any car back, I would have that car back in a heartbeat. Probably worth quite a lot of money nowadays, being automatic. It hadn't done all that many miles either. I can't remember what it had done, but it was automatic. I blew the head gasket on the way back from seeing the Red Hot Chili Peppers in Reading, and the man from the AA came out and said, "Do you want me to set fire to it for you?" "No, I'd like to get it recovered to a garage, please, and get it sorted out," which they did. I can't remember what I had to pay back then, but I have had lots and lots of cars in the years that I've been driving. There's not many cars I've actually brought. What I generally did was I got a car, drove it for a bit, and then swapped it for something else. A few of those cars I've swapped. I've had 3 or 4 BMWs, Renault Megane 1.6 convertible. That was a nice car. No, let me rephrase that. That was a reasonable car. It wasn't a nice car. But when I had that, and I swapped it for a BMW E46, and when we did the swap, the guy rang me within half an hour saying, "I've blown the engine up. Can we swap back?" And I was like, "No, not happening. I'll catch back up with you in a moment." Right, so that's that client scene too. Now we will drive down to the next client. So what was I saying? Yeah, he blew up the engine within half an hour of doing the swap. And I then went on to continue driving that BMW for, I can't remember how long, but I ended up rolling it on my way home from work one morning, down a lane like this one I'm driving down now. It's just a little back lane. It was up a slight incline, and there was black ice, and obviously rear wheel drive, the back end wanted to be at the front. I decided to drive onto the grass to slow the car down, but where the grass was, there was some runoff ditches for rainwater, and it caught in one of those and rolled over onto its roof. I'll add some photos in now if I can find them. So yeah, it wasn't. I love that. It was a beautiful BMW. It was very nice. It was very low mileage for its age. It was on like 79,000 miles, and so yeah, I rolled it. And then what did I get? After when I rolled that, I didn't have much money at the time, and the insurance took ages to pay out. I think I ended up with a Renault Laguna Estate. Yeah, it was Renault Laguna Estate, and that was the car I was driving when I moved over here. Then since I've lived over here, I've had a Peugeot, got rid of the Laguna, got a 307. After the 307 I had a Mark IV Golf GT TDI. That was a nice car. That was on quite a high miles. It was on about 150,000 miles, I think. But it was a PD engine, and we know PD engines go on forever. And the car was starting to fall apart around the engine. Then I got a Corsa 1.9 that had got it had an intercooler put on it, and it used to just blow out black smoke. Then where did we go? Oh, let's just let this bus past. Then I got, yeah, my partner was driving the Corsa, and I got the Mark 6, the 1.6. Then we swapped. How did I end up with the? Then we got the Mark 5. No, we had the Mark 5 before the Mark 6. I can't remember which order it was. But I had a Mark 5 2 litre FSI. Again, it's a nice car, low mileage. And then got rid of that, and my partner had the 1.6, and I've got the 2 litre cabriolet. So that is where we are at. I think I might end this video here. If you've got any questions that you want answering, any questions you want answering, just drop them in the comments. And if you want to see more things like this, let me know, and we'll see what it does. Take care, guys. See you in the next one.